Hello everyone, and welcome to the video that will be informative, unless you live in North Korea or the Middle East. In which case, I'm sorry for your loss. Today, we will be talking about the role of the president in the US government. However, in order not to bore you to death with a black screen when I'm speaking, the background will now be the picture of a dog who is president. He is majestic, he is adorable, he is all around presidential, and is what our country deserves and needs. Sorry, I get a bit carried away. I hope you enjoy. The president's first role is chief of state, which means he's essentially the living symbol of the nation. You know, kind of like this guy in a lawn chair being pulled by a couple of dogs. Except, you know, he has actual power. Some of his jobs as chief of state include advertising his wife's shoes. Wait. No. That's not right. Hey, somebody ended the script without telling me. It's okay, I can find it. Here it is. The president's job of chief of state include greeting visitors into the White House, delivering the State of the Union, celebrating national holidays, and hosting sports teams. Wait, that picture isn't right. Okay then, we'll just move on to shaking hands with people. Okay then, not that one either. Oh, I know. How about kissing babies? Listen, I know he's not the Pope, but there's been plenty of presidents who have only kissed babies. Oh, come on! Okay, you know what? I'm done with this. We're moving on! Okay, so the second job of the president is as chief executive, which is essentially a glorified word for saying he's the boss. His jobs as chief executive are to appoint experienced people in department and cabinet positions. Okay, what's with the flashing words? Is this supposed to happen? Okay, you know what? That's weird. Hey, is this normal? It is? Alright then. Oh, by the way, could you put up a better picture of Ajay Pai, please? Fair enough. Now where were we? Oh, I know. The president can also hold cabinet meetings to discuss government business, and has to read reports about problems in the FBI. Okay, you know what? Those are both oddly specific examples. Are you sure it's supposed to be like that? Alright, I'm just checking, okay? You know what? Let's move on to the next segment before something bad happens. Oh god. You know what? No. You stay away, former president. Just go away, Mr. Buchanan. No one likes you, no one liked the Civil War, and no one liked your inactivity, so just go! The president's third job is to be the chief diplomat, which is the code word for saying...
Russian ambassador.
Who said that? I said it was code word for...
Russian ambassador.
Not...
Russian ambassador.
Anywho, the president's job as chief diplomat are meeting with foreign leaders. Sorry, wrong picture. There we go. He is also responsible for making
arguments that Mexico should pay for the wall.
Wait. What? I didn't say that. I said he was responsible for making agreements with foreign countries, not arguing that Mexico should pay for the wall. Anyway, he can also receive different
Russian ambassadors
into the White House, where he can
give them classified information.
Okay, seriously, who is doing that? I wanted to say that the president can receive different diplomats, and he can then entertain them. You know, kind of like the party Andrew Jackson had after his election. No one's going to correct me. Nothing about Russian diplomats or anything else. Thank God that's over with. Now I can finally talk about how
Trump is colluding with the Russians.
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Okay, I'm back. Got a bit angry. Sorry. Anyway, we need to move on to the next role the president fulfills, and that's being the commander-in-chief. Of course, there have been some good commanders-in-chief, and some bad ones. Anywho, the president has many roles as commander-in-chief. He can station troops all over the world. He can issue executive orders, some of which we do not talk about. Some of them we do. And he also receives troops returning home from service. And, I guess that's it for this segment. Surprised nothing happened. We'll be back after these short messages. Welcome back. Now that we're back, let's talk about the president's fifth role. Hey, did someone change my background image? I think someone did. Ah, well, I can't really change it now. I have a video to record. Anyway, the president's fifth role is as legislative leader, which means he can try to influence Congress in its decision-making. How does he do this, you ask? Well, it's not on the levels that Anne Roy went to interview John Quincy Adams, but it's still up there. Think of it like a congressional dating simulator. Surprisingly, yes, that is an actual thing. First, he takes them out to dinner to get to know them a little bit better. Then he signs some bills that they pass in Congress, essentially moving in with them. Then he meets the parents, which is either the House or Senate, and gives a speech on why he would be a good partner for their incumbent. Then comes the honeymoon. Okay, you know what? This is starting to get weird. I think we'll go on to the next topic now. The president's sixth role is as chief of party, which means he's a walking, talker sponsorship deal. He does this by sponsoring candidates that are
monstrous and immoral,
that it will help
with the eventual collapse of the GOP.
Son of a... Welcome back! I said he sponsors candidates who are members of his own party to help strengthen the party. The president also endorses them through Twitter. He can also run for re-election as the person representing the political party. The president's seventh role is protector of...
his tax returns.
Could you maybe not? I want to at least finish this topic name before you start butchering it.
We shall never surrender.
Okay, then. The president is the protector of the...
rich people.
Oh, come on! Can I please finish? Okay. The president's seventh role is the protector of the economy, something that Martin Van Buren had to do extensively at the start of his term. Essentially, the protector of the economy is in charge of things such as unemployment, high prices, and taxes. The president enables to do this by meeting with economic advisors in order to help combat unemployment, prepare the federal budget, and meet with business and labor leaders to discuss their needs and problems. The president's eighth, more informal role is Twitter-in-chief, which is when the president is addicted to Twitter. This can include getting into Twitter wars with other government officials, bashing the mainstream media and calling them fake news, and sometimes being so freaking inconsistent that we all have to wonder, just what the heck is going on? Well, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoy and learn something from it.